Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we'll be talking about the Fosi DS3 audiophile and gaming dongle costing around $99. Before we get started, as always, this review is 100% my own personal opinion. Okay, let's start from the box. The box itself is pretty straightforward and it shows the picture, and on the back there's the features of this dongle. Okay, let's just unbox this. And we get, obviously the dongle previously was here, the C2C cable also was here, and we also got ourselves USB-C to USB-A adapter. And we also got ourselves a manual and a card. Hold on, let me grab it for you. Here it is. This card is showing how to activate the gaming mode, and on the back it shows how to change the filters. And this is like literally user manual. And here is the dongle with the C2C cable. Let's talk about the build quality of the dongle. The DS3 is quite small and the body is made out of metal, and this part also on the back side, it's made out of tempered glass. It has a volume button on the side and an LED. I forgot it's either on this side or this side, but it's on the back. For the connectivity, it has Type-C port and 3.5mm single-ended and 4.4mm balance jack. For the specs, the DS3 uses ESS Saber ES9039Q2M with XMOS chipset, and the output power is rated at 120 at single-ended 32 ohms and 220 also at 32 ohms but balanced. For the features of this dongle, it supports up to 32-bit 768 kHz, DSD native up to DSD 512, and DOP up to DSD 256. It also supports gaming mode with Virtual Surround 7.1 and non-virtual surround but FPS sound mode. And of course, the last feature is audiophile sound quality. Without further ado, let's just talk about the sound. Setup, I use obviously the dongle that I review, the DS3, and I connect this to my Sennheiser HD650, M20X, the Truth Ear Gate, and lots of sub 300 USD AMs. The music is from Apple Music and YouTube Music covering J-pop, rock, EDM, metal, jazz, and rap. So, my impression with the DS3 with the default filter, which is the minimum phase filter, is that it definitely delivers a different sound signature than the fosiaudio ZH3. Review coming soon. The DS3 is more micro detail oriented with normal body thump and dynamics. Everything sounds neutral and a bit more on the surgical side rather than musical. Let's start from the bass. The bass is, again, normal. Not thin, but not thick either. It has enough juice to drive the HD650, which is okay, that's nice. Because usually, with HD650, if the dongle or the source can't supply enough juice or enough power, the bass will becomes ew. Yes, it sounds ew. But with the DS3, the HD650 sounds like how it should be. Even though the bass is neutral, it actually renders the rumble pretty well. Usually some dongle on this price class, which is sub 100, renders bass a bit dull or like, too rounded and lacking in rumbles. The DS3 doesn't do that, which is very nice for its asking price. For the mid-range, it is clean, uncolored, and it feels the mids have good space for clarity. It doesn't sound thick or meaty, and again, it also doesn't feel thin and lifeless either. Basically, it just presents the material faithfully and maybe just a tiny bit enhances it with a bit more details. And for the treble, it's extended, detailed, airy, and again, lots of micro details, especially for sub $100. And how about its technicalities? For a $99 dongle, I'd say the technicalities are very good. Let's start from the stage. It is medium size, maybe I could even call it quite large, but not exactly large, but it's bigger than medium. Yes, English. Because it manages to make the HD650 with its infamous, 3-blob soundstage, like this. Yes, usually HD650 just has this 3 blobs. It somehow managed to make my 650 sounds a bit more wider than usual, so I give this a very good for the stage. And the imaging is good, there's no issues on rendering holographic imaging as long your IMs or headphones are able to produce holographic in the first place. So don't expect miracles that somehow by plugging your IM or, for example, Truth Ear Gate to be holographic sounding. For the separation and positioning, it's very good. Sound placement is precise, and especially with the FPS sound mode, it's really precise and sharp in context of positioning, and I can easily pinpoint where sounds are coming from. So if you're playing FPS games and using this dongle with the FPS sound mode, you still cannot pinpoint the sound, it's your fault, not the dongle's fault. For the detail retrieval, it's very good. It picks up a lot. I can't stress this enough. It picks up a lot of micro details. This is definitely the strong point of the DS3. It's just full of details. It even made the gate to be full of details, and I love it. Okay, let's talk about the virtual surround sound and the FPS sound. On this mode, it activates the UAC 1.0, which is sadly limits the sample rate and bitrate. It is capped at 16-bit 48 kHz. But I believe this is for compatibility, like Nintendo Switch and stuff. The virtual surround sound, the 7.1 is I can say it's okay. Personally, I rarely use all types of virtual surround sound, and it does make the sound to have similar effect like Windows Sonic or Dolby Atmos, and I can see why this is actually a good feature for some people, which is for mobile gaming. Be it smartphone game or Nintendo Switch, those two devices usually lack the options for virtual surround. So yeah, the DS3 is one of the ways to get surround sound for your mobile devices. As for the FPS sound, it is normal stereo, and it still keeps your IMs or headphone sound signature intact, but enhances it to have extra mid-range space, and it feels like it activates some kind of tilting band EQ, which resulted in a more spacious natural stereo sound and extra awareness of footsteps. So it's there, and for me, between the two modes for competitive gaming, I obviously prefer the FPS sound mode. So the conclusion of this review, if you're looking for a sub $100 dongle that has crazy good micro details, I can wholeheartedly recommend the DS3 without any hesitation. The only cons I have with this product is that it lacks a companion app. Like for changing filters we have to press this, and let me show you. This filter switching, it's like kinda not intuitive for selecting the filter, and for activating the game mode, like we gonna have to plug this and then hold this while connecting to the source to activate the game mode, so it's kinda a bit unintuitive. So I don't know, maybe if Fosi can develop a companion app, this one is gonna be quite perfect for 100 USD dongle. But regardless of that, let's say other companies, different brands, but the same exact product like the DS3, the internal is completely the same, they could easily price this more than 99 USD. But yeah, sad truth, for some reason fosiaudio as a brand in this audiophile space are very underrated, and honestly Fosi deserves more recognition from the communities. And I just honestly love how the DS3 sounds, and the ZH3 review upcoming soon. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me until the end, and I also open a mixing and music mastering commission. Email me right here if you're interested. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!